Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have an empties video, which I think I said in my last video that's kind of what the focus of my channel was going to be, was focusing on empties, because obviously I have a lot of wax that I need to get through. So empties is going to be kind of the theme. I think I'm going to do a spring time basket, like kind of pick some things that I want to get through this spring that are more like fruity, maybe, I don't know, just more fruity. Yeah, fruity is what I'm trying to get at. So with that, also, I wanted to say thank you to everyone who commented on my last two videos. You guys are super sweet, and I just thank you for all the love and kind words and support and just all that. So thank you. So with that, let's go ahead and get on to the empties. I think if I can keep up with my routines and whatnot, like my cleaning routines, I can keep doing like a weekly empties, like try to keep it weekly, or I don't know. I just find it easier when I have smaller amounts to talk about. So this first one we're going to talk about is a bag I finished by Teddy Bees. This is blackberry butter pecan cookies. This to me was just pretty much a blackberry jam butter cookie scent. This one was a really strong thrower. This is her older formula, softer wax. And I would say it threw a 9 out of 10, probably for about a good, I would say 5 hours. I don't really keep track too much unless something just fizzles and dies pretty fast. The next one I have is Woofwix Doughboy, and I don't have any scent notes on this guy, but I would probably give this about a 3 to 4 out of 10. It didn't do really well. I don't know the scent notes. It's like fried dough, some sort of cinnamon component, maybe pie crust. It just didn't do great. I need to warm some more Woofwix to get a better feel of how it does as a whole. This one from Rose Girls was freaking great. Sugar cookie, dough, cream cheese, frosting, waffle cone, and wackadoodle. Oh, this one threw like a 9 out of 10. It was taking over everything else that was going on in the house that day. This one was really good. I mostly smelled the wackadoodle component, which I believe is Monster Cookie and Royal Sugar Cookies. That one, if you like bakery, I don't think the cream cheese, is it cream? Yeah, I don't think the cream cheese frosting like killed this or anything, because I know sometimes cream cheese frosting for people can be a little, what's the word? I don't know. Some people just don't like cream cheese frosting, but woo. Super Tarts Michonne. Now this is in a different bag because I do have a super pan. Yeah, a super pan of this, so I cut it down and put it in a smaller bag. Michonne is Riesling and Amazing Grace. So I like Michonne because of the Amazing Grace. I'm an Amazing Grace girl, or I was, until they reformulated, I believe, the lotions and whatnot. So they don't work as good anymore. But Amazing Grace is like a mixture of like florals. I can't remember exactly what they are now. And Riesling is kind of like a white grape wine. Is that right? Or sparkling wine? I don't know. I'm not a drinker, so I don't know. But to me, this one, I could definitely smell more of like the Riesling note this time than the Amazing Grace. But if you like Amazing Grace, I would give this one a try, just because it's nice to, it's kind of nice to have that Amazing Grace scent. But I did smell the Riesling a little bit more this time. The next one I did is Cujo, and oh damn, I didn't put my contacts in. This is warm vanilla sugar, brown sugar figs, and blackberry jam. Sorry about that. So this one I think was listed in like my top favorites a couple years ago or a year ago. I don't know, whenever the last time was I did like a favorite scent notes, probably from Super Tarts. Also, one thing I want to say really quick too, this is a breakaway bar. The breakaway bars, you have to be really careful, because the first time I used the breakaway bars, I didn't use enough because I was not really thinking about how many ounces the breakaway bar was, but they're actually pretty thin, and you actually have to use quite a big chunk of it to get what you normally would out of a clamshell. So this one I put, so the figs give it a definite musk smell. It's got that warm vanilla sugar. And I always said I could never smell the blackberry in here, but I could smell the blackberry this time. Now the blackberry to me is more of a, it's not like a fruity blackberry. It's not a cough syrup blackberry. It's like a warm, inviting blackberry, if that makes any kind of sense. I almost wonder if it's a different blackberry than she would use in like some of her other blends, because I feel like I think there's like a Joe Malone blackberry out there, because I kind of wonder if it's more of like a musky blackberry or a perfumed, what's the word, like unisex blackberry. I don't know quite how to describe that, but Cujo was really good. It definitely has a musky scent to it from the fig, and then you just get like the warmth of the warm vanilla sugar, and then like a warm blackberry jam scent. I don't quite know how to describe that one, but if you've never tried Cujo, I would definitely give it a try if you like a more like unisex type scent, I would say. That one was really good. This one, I was so sad. Okay, so the steampunk cupcake from Scentsy Scents. To be fair, this is my own blend. So I could have messed this up myself. This is vanilla smoothie, brown sugar, fig tree, overpour. So the fig tree is kind of the same as like the Cujo fig kind of scent a little bit. It's kind of like a fig, musky type scent, I would say. That's how I would describe fig. I really only got a 1 out of 2 throw. So this one I wouldn't do again. But again, I made this scent myself, so I'm not going to fault Scentsy Scents for this one. Also, her scent shots do really well. So I think it was just a, you know, my problem. So peppermint American cream frosted cupcakes. So American cream I have in my shower right now as a shower gel. And everyone on the Lush website, when you look at under reviews for American cream, says it smells like strawberry milkshake. American cream does. I don't get that. American cream is vanilla absolute. Sorry, the label's all messed up. Sweet strawberry, clary sage, and lavender. That's basically what American cream is. I don't get strawberry milkshake at all from American cream. To me, it's more of, I don't even know how to describe it, to be honest, but I can smell the American cream in here. This is mostly a peppermint dominant scent, but the peppermint I feel like is toned down by the American cream a little bit. You know, whenever you mix peppermint with some other things, it's gonna sometimes knock the peppermint down back a bit. And to me, I would get this one again for sure. I would definitely get this one again. It did smell good. It was a lighter peppermint. You got the American cream. So yeah. This one from Teddy B's. This is brown sugar waffle cone. This is vanilla wafer, vanilla wafer waffle cone, light brown sugar, and a hint of blueberries and vanilla. I put this one in the Scentsy warmer. I was trying to see if maybe a softer wax would go better in my daughter's Scentsy warmer. This one did fine in the Scentsy warmer. I don't know what's going on with that warmer. I'm gonna have to mess around with it. But anyways, this one was, it's kind of a, it's not really a unique scent. Now when I did warm it in my kitchen, the last time I talked about this one, I did get the hint of blueberries, which was kind of a nice little surprise. But in the Scentsy warmer, it was just more of like it smelled more like a mixer scent to me. So that one I wouldn't repurchase, but it was a good throw. And then also Surf and Safari from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is Beach Nights Summer Scoop Waffle Cone. This one to me, I just got mostly the Beach Nights scent, which was a little bit disappointing. So Beach Nights is toasted marshmallow, sea salt breeze, s'mores. Summer Scoop is strawberry ice cream cake. Is it? No. I think it's just, sorry, it's strawberry ice cream. It was a 7 out of 10. I feel like this is a bit of an older bag, but I didn't need that Beach Nights scent to be like throwing me out of the house either, so it was fine at a 7 out of 10. So that probably wouldn't be a repurchase. I don't know, I'm kind of over the Beach Night scents. So just really quick, I would get this one again. I would get Cujo again. I would probably get Michonne again. This one I would definitely get again. And the Blackberry Jam Butter Cookies from Teddy B's I would get again. I really liked the Blackberry Jam Butter Cookies. Now, Blackberry Jam Butter Cookies, you do have to have a certain scent preference for that one. So, okay, this one I did finish Glenn and Mags. This is Love Spell, Basil, and Baby Powder. So here's the deal with this guy. So I went ahead and finished warming it. I did it in my living room. I usually have good luck with Super Tarts, and this one was a 5 out of 10, I would say. I mostly got Love Spell and just a slight hint of Baby Powder, but it was mostly Love Spell to me. Like, I don't know what the deal was with this one. It just didn't smell like anything that I thought it would. So this one would not be a repurchase. Just because I felt like it should have been a little bit more complex. Now, complex, let's talk about this guy for a second. This is ginger ale, key lime, custard, and birthday cake pie. Okay, this one, it sounds like a weird scent, but the ginger ale, okay, you get the ginger ale first of all, and then you get like this sugared lime scent. Now, if you think about it, sugared lime and ginger ale go really good together, right? But then like the birthday cake hits that ginger ale scent, like they kind of clash together, but they mix into this really unique, I don't know, like I guess my nose just likes that or something, because the way the ginger ale was hitting up against the birthday cake was like, you wouldn't expect it to work, but it works. This one I really, really like. I think this is the second time I've had it. This one was you could smell it, like you could definitely get it throughout the living room where I had it. I had it at an 8 to 9 scent throw. It's not overpowering, it's just nice. Now I don't think I would use this one like if I was having company or something, because I think it would confuse the hell out of your guests or whoever you had coming over, and they'd be like, what the hell is that scent? But I think for people who warm wax, you would actually really, really like this one. Just a nice, like I really am glad I picked that one up again. Okay, P.F. Chang's is, you know what, I'm gonna have to pull out the old glasses. Cannot see. Okay, so P.F. Chang's is, well, you guys can see the scent. This scent is so long. So this one was weird for me. I love this scent, I really, really do, but I kept getting this syrupy scent, and I remember having Snape a long time ago, and I remember with Snape, I was getting kind of that same syrupy scent, so I looked up the scent description of Snape, and it does have is it warm cinnamon dusted cookies or something like that. So I looked up challah bread as a fragrance oil and I couldn't find one. So I have a feeling she might use that same cinnamon cookie scent in this one as she does Snape. I'm not sure. I'm just, you know, obviously speculating. She makes her own blends, obviously, but I know sometimes she uses like multiple oils, and I kind of wonder if she's not using something from Snape in this one as well, because I was getting that syrupy scent and it was kind of overpowering, so I'd probably pull back a little bit on how much I used with the P.F. Chang's, because it was a little bit much. I was like, ooh, this syrupy scent is like killing me. Okay, so the Punisher is the Omen with tobacco leaf, and the Omen is Red Delicious Apples, Ocean Breezes, and Vanilla Bean Noel, and then tobacco leaf. So this one is really pretty. Don't be scared of the tobacco leaf. It just gives it a nice sweet scent. It doesn't smell like a cigar room or a cigar house or anything like that. It's very light, but it's sweet. You can smell the tobacco leaf for sure. But it's just like this nice sweet scent. And I would almost say it takes over the Omen scent. Like you can still kind of smell the Omen in there, but it's not strong. It's just a nice scent. I did this 2 cubes in our bedroom every day or every night whenever I felt like putting it in, and it lasted a long time too. It was great. So let's do a couple more empties here, and then I'll do the ones I didn't finish. So Refresh is soapy clean and invigorating coast type. So I actually looked up what coast was, because I was like, let me see what the scent notes are. So they describe refreshing and eye-opening. The only thing eye-opening about this scent for me was that it was irritating the out of my eyes. Whew, this is again the allergies situation coming up. I put this in and I was like, what is that smell? And then I figured out it was this. It does smell very, very good, but it was making my eyes itch to high heaven. So yeah, eye-opening experience for me was not great on that. Blue Ribbon Cookies, which I think this is from Sugar and Spice. I think it's a VCMA oil that only Veteran Candle Makers Association people can use. This is used through, like, who's the other person that used to do this? Kay's, oh God, what was it? Kay's Creations that used to have the Blue Ribbon Cookies. I think this one was kind of old because I wasn't really impressed. I do like Blue Ribbon Cookies, but just not from, I like the Kay's Creations better. Sugar and Spice usually does pretty good for me, but I know that one is old. So, pear salad is from Destination Wax. This is fresh lettuce and red pear. This one, whew, I cut it into thirds. and it did really strongly in my kitchen area. It smelled amazing. It was just like it sounds. I mean, the description is right on. Fresh lettuce and red pear. If you've never had fresh lettuce before, it does have a slight green note, but not like a green note. It just, there's a green note in there that you can kind of pick up on, but it really is lettuce and then a slight fruity from the red pear, but it's a sweet red pear. That one was beautiful. I'd probably try that one again for sure. Okay, let's talk about some Scentsy scents really quick. So Clothesline, I think this is like crisp greens. It's like wicker basket. It's got some florals, I think violet. It has some other floral scent, but I can't think of what it is. Maybe magnolia? I can't remember. This one is strong. So I'm using the same warmer that I used before in my daughter's room, and this one was almost too strong. So next time I would definitely only use 1 cube. You can see I used 2, and I was like, ooh, I need to only use 1. This one was really strong. So I don't understand what, like, I don't think it's the warmer in there. I think it's some of these scents. I'm not sure. So again, with Summer Holiday, this is a complex blend. I'm not even gonna try to explain it. But this one, I did 2 cubes. I couldn't really smell anything. I'd say the scent throw was about a 3 to 4. Then I tried again with 3 cubes because I was like, well, surely if 2's not blowing me out of the water, then I need to try 3. And it just isn't doing anything. So, I mean, it was the same scent throw. It was like a 3 out of 4. And that's in my daughter's room, which is a closed off room. And usually when I put things in there, I mean, they throw, and they throw pretty hard because it's a closed off back of the house area. So I don't really know what's going on. This one, Stormy Indigo Seas. This one, holy hell, this is strong. So you can see in here, I used a cube at first, and my husband and I were like, oh crap, like we need to turn that off. And so you can see right there, I only used half a cube the second time, and it was much better. It was much more tolerable. Like, we don't need a scent to like blow us out of the freaking, you know, room. This is a cologne-y scent to me. I don't really know what's in here, but it reminds me of a cologne, to be honest. It just reminds me of like a sexy man cologne, so there's not much. I always find with Better Homes and Gardens, do you guys find this too? With some of their scents like this, they always smell cologne-y, like a man's cologne. I don't know if it's just like my nose, but Sea Salted Sage, we went ahead and did 2 cubes there, and that seemed to do fine. This was more of like just a sea salt scent to me. I really didn't get sage in here, or I couldn't. I mean, at least not, maybe it was a sage that I like and not the one, because there is a sage out there that I don't like. It's just too much sage. I don't know if you guys have smelled sage kind of in a scent blend before, but sometimes it can be too much. All right, real quick, I did lemon poppy seed cake and absolute coffee. Would not recommend. Don't do these 2 together. I was trying to mix something up a little bit different. It just didn't work. So would not recommend lemon with coffee. I didn't feel like it worked at all. I did do Rose Girls Goodnight Moon, lavender, pink sugar, peppermint, and birthday cake. So there is that. Oh, really quick too. If you guys wouldn't mind, would you guys comment down below who your favorite vendor is right now? Like at this time. Not your all-time favorite vendor, but someone that you're interested in and that you like right now. I'm just curious. Okay, lavender, pink sugar, peppermint, and birthday cake. This is mostly peppermint to me. I have a little bit left, so I'm going to warm it in my computer room so I can smell it a little bit better and see if the scents come out. Sometimes in my living room, scents kind of get lost. Like, it's just such a big room that like you can only smell certain things. Now like Oz, I warmed in here, and Oz I could smell all the different components in here. So I think it just depends on the blend, but peppermint I feel like dominates some scents. Salty Sea Air from Sassy Girl Aroma. This one is still doing really, really good. This is just your typical Salty Sea Air scent. I got through a couple more chunks, but this guy is old. So I did go ahead and mix this with cotton candy frosting, and then I did it by itself. This one reminds me a lot of, this combo reminds me a lot of Chrissy's Remains. Yeah, Chrissy's Remains from Super Tarts. It's not exactly the same, but it's pretty dang close. And then I also did Salty Sea Air on its own. A good throw from all that. Everything that I'm talking about, I think I've talked about the throw. Yeah, I'm out of practice, you guys. This one, okay, let me talk about this guy really quick because this was freaking gorgeous. Belmead Beauty. Oh, such a gorgeous scent. So this was poured on 11/3/17. Got a good strong throw from this one. This is white nectarine and velvet sugar. Ugh. If you want like a kind of a clean throwing scent, this is it right here. White nectarine. Oh, such a good, like, it just smells so clean to me. I keep my VCS in this for easy storage and to see like really quick what it is. So that way the bags don't have to, I can sit them on my shelving unit. Okay, just two more things. I have Witch's Chair from VCS, and this is Vermont Honey Apple and Vanilla Lace type. This was good. I did it one time and it did really well. I did it in the 24-watt warmer with that big dish. And the first time it did really well, and I think maybe the second time I added too much wax or maybe not enough. I'm not really sure. But the first time it threw really well. Second time, not so much. And then I also did Sit and Spin from Sarsaparilla Room. I don't know why that name cracks me up. But there are the scent notes. I don't really know how to quite explain this one, except it smells like a bunch of different laundries like thrown together. I'm not sure, but I can't pinpoint it to one detergent, so I feel like it's a bunch like mixed in. But this one did really well. This is one I can tolerate. This is one laundry scent that I can tolerate, and this is a repurchase. I had got I believe a clam in this, and it was so good. So that is that. Okay, so that is my empties for the week. I feel like I did pretty good. I felt good about kind of rewarming with you guys again and being able to talk about it, and just your encouragement really like pushed me along. So thank you for that. I will see you guys in my next video. Hopefully a spring picks. I think I have this. Blah, blah, blah. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.